Ah! Ah!
Goodbye.
Come on, yes! Come on! And there it...
Dishonor, please. Dishonor, please. Do something, Dishonor. Dishonor, I told you.
Oh, evaporate.
It takes out.
Oh, damage. But 12... But red are doing the red thing. Boom! I thought I tested you against that. Don't go away. What are you doing?
What's that? So dumb. Oh no. Foam, you fool. Foam, you fool. Foam. No foams.
Sorry, the red alliance. Wow. But missiles are going in too fast for the ship. Oh my goodness. Oh, bad AI.
Situation.
Goal! There was the... Oh, it's a pogo stick! Ah! Okay, so... our very first qualification match. Who do we have? Who do we have? Could you read them off for me, Duke?
Yes. Next up we have More Hate Than Manted Velatica on the Red Alliance versus Pharaoh, Trongle, and Furnished.
Thumbs up. Let's see if that is indeed correct. It sure is. The alliance composition matches the sheet data. And now let's just get this tournament, well, get the first qualification match started.
Well, the transition turned out pretty nice.
I think so as well. Okay, starting us off, Velatica moves to the opposite side of the arena, while all three ships move into close range. Manted getting shot at by infamous Yenyu, getting destroyed, and then Yenyu's destroyed by Trongle. Ooh,
this is one of Velatica's habits. She just runs away. She's too scared.
It looks to be the case. Velatica
I would be scared too.
No, she's flying into a death.
Ooh, core snipe with Velatica with burst lasers. Ooh, can it do it again? Velatica is swiping around the arena, being very scared of those plasma mortars on the front of Joyous 18.
No, Velatica, don't do it.
Ooh, oh,
Velatica, no.
Getting
as I said, sometimes she just forgets to dodge.
A cheeky kill, right through the back of a brawler.
Whew.
That backstab though.
Yeah.
Oh Christ.
Youch. That was a little scary. But looking at what our ranks are now, Furnish is currently rank 1, Trongle's rank 2, Pharaoh rank 3, Velatica rank 5, Manted rank 4, and More Hate Than Blood rank 6. But yeah.
Wait, where's the Alliance victory screen?
You're looking at it. That's all I could do. Sad face.
Fine, fair enough. That's fine, yeah. That works.
Yeah, we won't see everything in the Discord stream.
We'll do that next year in Winter DRRT.
Indeed, but looking at what happened during the match as well, starting us off, a huge brawler collision occurs, wherein all ships fire dangerous close-range weapons into each other, both members of the Blue Alliance taking a kill very quickly early on into the match. And then this core snipe right here, Velatica, that is an insane piece of work by you, Salmon. That's pretty crazy. Very fun to see that. And
but then that happens.
Yeah, that's the problem with a very light ship. They're glorious, but also they're yeah.
Sometimes they forget to dodge.
Yeah, it seems that Furnished has some Dark Star problems with the thruster arrangement.
Indeed, I agree with that one. But yeah, okay, let's get back into our game. And who do we have next? We've got...
Next up on the Red Alliance, we've got Gotta Go Fast, Grenby, and Anti-X up against the Blue Alliance's Light Thrower, Familiar Memories, and Temple.
Oh, I can't wait to see Temple in action.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that ship and everyone else in this qualification match. So, starting us off, Red Alliance is a little cautious about approaching, while both Brad's Brawler ships move a little bit closer to each other. Ooh, close range combat here. Ooh, a laser ship is fighting, Imperiex is fighting the backside of, ooh, look at how strong the core hull is against the Brad's Brawlers. A good distraction occurring from Imperiex, which is causing some
Very
chaos.
good teamwork, yes.
Ooh, what just happened?
Many things have happened. Ooh, down
Wow.
here.
I didn't expect that.
It's
Gotta go fast
has
is
got the moves
put
like that.
those non-missile weapons to work.
Indeed. And ooh, here we go. Those little further forward weapons on, oh, gosh dang it, what do you call it? Temple are destroying a lot of the weapons of Anti-X. Ooh, distraction occurs. Ooh, coming in from the side,
Looks
not
like Gotta Go
firing
Fast is
at the
going
right enemy.
fast.
Oh my goodness, what is going on?
Ooh,
Did
but
that even deal any damage?
I wonder
ooh,
if
missiles from
Temple's
familiar memories.
Temple's guns might be on point defense if they stuck to. They didn't switch to gotta go fast for some reason.
That is true. Yeah. Tell us a bit more about that, Duke.
Sometimes when you set your weapons to point defense, they get occupied with one or another target, and they won't switch to the closest.
Yeah, That might be useful in cases where brawling is imperative so that distractions don't cause your weapons to aim a different direction.
Temple is surprisingly durable.
It sure is. Using core hull like that is a very, I think, good idea.
Core hull, yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, Gotta Go Fast is currently kiting rather effectively against the Blue Alliance, using its missile armament against a missile ship and a brawler that can't seem to close the gap. Until now, but it misses
I think
again.
there's gonna be a timeout though.
I agree with that one.
Oh yeah, just 5 seconds until.
And with 2 seconds left in the match, it looks like the Blue Alliance takes the match on points. Fairly nice job, Blue Alliance.
Temple.
Though I'd say Gotta Go Fast really tried hard in that match. There's a lot of maneuvering going on there. The average ship wouldn't have survived for so long, I'll say that.
Definitely lives up to its name.
Yeah, it sure does. And just looking at what happened in that match, right? Looks like our rank 1 is now Familiar Memories by Bluefish, who just destroyed 2 ships in that match. Nice job. Okay, well, let's take a look at the ships. Oops, transition failure. All right, and looking at what occurred at the very start of the match, the Brad's Brawler ship on the Red Alliance closes the gap to Joyous, trying to fire at the enemy while Imperiex gets from the side. That is what you call good behavior. I like it when I see teamwork like that. Teamwork like that is what makes this tournament a lot of fun, I think.
Yeah, it's very interesting. That Gotta Go Fast ended up beating Light Thrower.
Yeah, Light Thrower is, you know, that ship is the kind of ship to take out light things with those huge amount of lasers, but yeah, I guess it didn't this time. Interesting. Well, all right. Shall we get our next match queued up?
We shall.
All right, who do we have?
The Red Alliance, we've got Hellfire Barracuda, VCSD Mark II, and Deweest. Up against Blue Alliance's Runner, Q-Anvil Conqueror, and
Schlogger. That's the canon pronunciation. There was just one error in the pronunciation of the
Schlogger?
fleet, and he put an S on the front of it, and then we got in a call and started just shouting Schlogger at each other, so it's called Schlogger now.
Slugger, got it.
All right.
So yeah, Alex confirming that in chat, truly canon is a canon event.
Indeed, but let's get this next match off the ground. Starting us off, Blue Alliance closing the gap at first, while the largest ship on the Red Alliance moves to the backside of the arena. Runner is struggling to aim while both Big Bang ships fire at the target, facing right towards the core in the weaker direction.
Two kites are making massive gashes in that tank there.
Yeah, and
Spinning's doing a good service.
Yeah, that is what you want to do. That's the reason why spinners are banned. Could you tell us a bit about spinners, Duke?
Spinners use rotational thrusters to give them spin. It helps a lot with keeping armor in all directions. You spread out the damage more. You can't really be drilled into. And on lighter ships, they can use it to give more velocity to their projectiles and their missiles.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, but ooh, thanks for that. And now, ooh,
Runner going in for the kill. Oh, that was juicy, that one.
Yeah, Runner taking out that ship. That's 2 ships destroyed for Runner so far, and 1 for Dweest.
Yeah, that was quick. Tinkerel armor, it looks good, but man,
Runner
it's
here,
weak.
teaming up.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this. Ooh, Hellfire Barracuda is continually firing missiles. Ooh, a good shot by ALX.
Oh, that's absolute devastation.
It's been carved out. There's nothing left inside.
All missiles
Just
have
one
been
more hit and it's
removed in
gone.
1 splash hit.
If it can maneuver long enough, it's just...
This would
They're
be
just
an
playing with their
impressive
food now.
survival. It's got 40 seconds.
It would be an impressive survival. This thing is trying its best to evade the shots of 2 ships on the Blue Alliance.
At this rate, Runner and Schlogger are just playing with their food.
They kinda are, right? It's trying its hardest to regenerate those missiles. It's regenerated 2 of them, but shots just keep on coming from the Blue Alliance. Ooh,
Is that
Schlogger is coming in.
just about miss? Ooh, narrow miss there.
Ooh, evade.
Up against the arena wall.
Ooh,
Uh,
massive explosion. Not even a trace left behind.
And there it is. So yeah, that right there is the match. So in this match, Runner Rock is up to rank number 1 using its 2 destructions it got in that match. Q1 Conqueror, rank 6, Schlogger. I'm gonna pronounce that ship canonically wrong every time before I correct it. but yeah, glorious. Blue Alliance takes the match, but the Red Alliance moves up in rank because they've never done a match before. Very nice. All right, so what happened in that match exactly? So in the very start of the match, it looks like VCSD, was a good distractor for a little bit before the Blue Alliance's kiters could take it out. And members of the Red Alliance destroyed, well, they were totally destroyed in the course of the match.
I wonder if VCSD is a play on like ISD, Imperial Star Destroyer.
It might be. I think that's short for something. I couldn't fit the full name into the spreadsheet.
Oh, right. That was a long name.
Yep. All right, we on match number 4 now?
That's right.
All right. Well, let's get this going. Delete the replay playlist. And then what do we do next? We show up who we're going next. So who's fighting next?
On the Red Alliance, we've got Interesting, Gweebelatron Soup, and Helio up against Blue Alliance's ISINAS, Dedamillan? How did you pronounce it?
Deton
We're at a
Milan?
loss for that one. We're at a complete loss for that one.
And Doomstar.
All right, well, that's qualification match number 4. So let's get this match off the ground. All right, so starting us off, the Big Bang ships move into close range on the enemy faction, while closely tagging out the high damage per second with those Bolsheviks from
Oh my
Lewis.
goodness.
Gweebler.
That laser's online, but it's getting shot from the
Dark,
after.
no, not Dark
Oh.
Stars, this one called Doomstar just gets ripped in half.
Ships getting popped left and right by both alliances. Ooh, those burst lasers instantly popping the core.
I love burst lasers.
Ooh, and then we have Duke Slayer's ship versus a bursty ship. That is very scary, and he's getting very close. Ooh, getting out of range fast. Oh, and there we go. A destruction from that ship. That's incredible. Look at that. That's glorious. Okay, note. Can we note down a match? This is qualification match number 4. There is an error in the match log. Can we write that down somewhere?
Ooh.
What was the error?
I just want to mark this down for review because a ship is said to have destroyed itself, and that did not happen. Interesting did not destroy itself. It was very clearly destroyed by this ship.
Yes. I thought that looked weird.
Just want to say, burst lasers are really unpredictable since they're like one burst and you're gone. So, watching two bursties fight each other is like one of those Wild West standoffs.
Indeed, yeah. And it's a bummer that the thing does this. I'm gonna, while we do this, why don't we just take a look at the match at the replay playlist and see what happened in that match. So while we do that, I'm going to edit the match log and move forward.
Very exciting match we had there. Incredible damage coming out of that brawler.
You see those two brawlers kind of get caught on each other in a way.
It's Bolsheviks, mainly Bolsheviks. And it wasn't looking too good with Doomstar and the lasers getting online, but then they got shot in the back by Imperiex's Big Bang ship. But yeah, with all of the brawlers gone, those lasers just cut through.
It seems here that like you think the spitters sustained fairly heavy injuries, right? But then no, just out of nowhere, kaboom, gone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there's not really any amount of shields that's gonna stop that.
Well, I mean, if you look at Schlogger, it does have 10 Tinkerel shields. That's enough to sustain 2 bursts from Valatica.
There you go. I don't have that many.
Right,
I have
now
5.
we have a updated match log, and it is updated in the thing. Did we get to see what happened after that match? That's right. I swear it's not a spinner. Rock is up to rank 1 with 3 destructions in the last match. That is a deserved ranking score of probably 5. And, that's a pretty good match for Dalworth Lion. So yeah. Cool. Now, who do we have next?
Up next is match number 5. We have Red Alliance's Destartes, Instant Regret, and Slow Zone up against Blue Alliance's The Proton, Gamma Ray, and Unstable Mayfly.
All right. Well, let's get this match off the ground if I remove the screen. Okay, let's go. Okay, so starting us off, right into the maw of Slow Zone, and it's gone.
Slow Zone is a menace. Let's see who can out DPS each other.
It's definitely grabbing on.
Oh, looks like Slow Zone's got a big rash in it. Oh, what just happened?
And just like that, the Red Alliance destroys the entire Blue Alliance.
That was a really quick victory.
It sure was. Destartes just instantly pops. Like, wow, it's just boom. It's crazy. That's a crazy match.
Wait, I think that might have been the bursty ship that got the kill. I thought I could have sworn I saw a burst laser.
Yeah. Oh, I think it was. Yeah. According to the match log, it was that. Yes.
Crazy.
Well, yeah, that's qual match number 5. And so, how did that affect our ship ranks? Let's see here. No, I didn't press the update button yet.
I'm gonna go and get a drink.
There we go. All right. We'll be here, right? All right, yeah, and Destartes, Rug is up to rank 10, Instant Regret rank 5, Slow Zone rank 2, while Proton, Gamma Ray, and Unstable Mayfly are sitting down there at a lower rank, sadly. But that is qualification match number 5, and that's how it goes. And now, we got match number 6. And who do we have in match number 6?
The Red Alliance, which is very canonical for Angry Red Ants, Tinkerel at Home, and Brickator up against Blue Alliance's Beams, O'Doom, Cone Warrior, and Grenby.
All right, well, I think we should get qualification match number 6 started. Okay, starting us off, the Brick and Splinter move closer together, not really turning very much.
That is a really angry brick compared to the previous bricks I've seen. I've never seen a brick so aggressive.
Ooh, Beams O'Doom almost taking out a shield on the ship,
that
but
is,
getting splashed down just as fast.
Angry
That
and
is one thing
red.
Big Bang is really good at.
Avengers made quick work of Brickatron.
What's that ship down there? It's getting bullied.
Yeah,
Grenby.
frankly, that is being bullied. Grenby.
It's just about made it alive though. If the other ships can get distracted for long enough, then it might be able to reassemble everything and get back in the fight.
I don't believe the cone is fast enough to catch either of these Big Bang ships.
It's a good point. It might have immobilizers, but it does look like most of them are shot off, if anything.
That is a devastating amount of antimatters. My goodness.
Yeah. Oh, and a great shot from Tinkerle at Home.
Whoa, another good shot. Another 2 good shots.
And that is the Red Alliance taking the match. All right. Oops. And that affects our ranks as follows. The Red Alliance ranks up quite a bit. 2 ships are now in a picking spot on the Red Alliance, and the rest, sadly, kind of rank up and down. All right, but let's take a look at the, take a look at the replays.
I also really like the little graphic you've added with the arrows that show done.
Oh yeah, I like that too. The rank delta, I suppose.
Yeah, that
Makes
wasn't
it-
my idea.
It makes it look a little bit more like FRC. That was FRC's idea, just like the whole DRT.
But it was
format.
your idea to copy FRC, so in
There
a way
you
it's
go.
There you go.
All right.
And that Big Bang ship may not have thruster caps, but once it gets shooting, it's incredible damage.
sure
It's got
is.
really good aim for some reason.
Yeah, and I want you guys to keep on looking at that PID mod. The PID mod makes those directional ships way more accurate. It's very scary to watch. As you can see here, with it taking out 2 ships in that match and getting a ranking score of 4. All right, well, let's go back to the game and see what our next ships are.
Which match is this?
Qualification match number 7.
We've got Red Alliance's Familiar Memories, ISINAS, and Anti-X up against QNVL, Conqueror, Pharaoh, and Interesting.
All right, well, let's get this match off the ground. Okay, pressing the play button. Interesting, moving closer. Ooh, instantly destroying Familiar Memories.
First blood drawn. Looks like that tank there isn't going to last much longer either.
Ripple
Yeah, that's
fire on the
much too
Blue Alliance.
close. The weapons are getting taken out on the Trapper, though.
Yeah, they are. The 2 main weapon batteries on the port and starboard in the front of the ship seem to have been destroyed. Ooh, but look at that.
Looks like number 1's been dethroned.
Indeed, that was Pharaoh destroying his NAS.
I think the Trapper is mostly out of weapons.
I think so as well. Ooh, and Imperiex getting it from the backside with a distraction on the other side. Ooh, but it destroyed his ship
Pharaoh's
anyway.
I suspected that Pharaoh wasn't going to make it out of that fight alive unless Imperiex could out DPS the big ship there.
There's not much left.
One
Wait,
plasma
Blue Alliance
condenser trying its best.
Blue Alliance has 2 ships live. Which one's the other one?
There's QNVL Conqueror right here. And
Oh right, I was looking at the wrong
Interesting.
alliance.
ah,
I do that too much.
Alright, well, there we go. That's qualification match number 7. And now updating everything. And now looking at what happened there, Isnaz has moved down to rank number 9 out of a picking position. That is not ideal, but the Blue Alliance ranks up, which is pretty nice. Okay, so now let's take a look at what happened in the match. Oops, wrong button. Still getting used to my bindings. And, alright. Very quickly in the match. Interesting.
Your memory just gets absolutely obliterated.
I went up in like a puff of smoke.
Yeah.
One
You just took
glorious-
one look at it and just freaking died.
I'm really
Like, no, I'm out of it.
surprised. The definitely not a spinner didn't cut through Q-Anvil Conqueror.
I'm also surprised. That thing is a lot of damage. But there we go, right? At the end of the match, it just those kiters, especially with the distraction. Big Bang does really, really good when you've got someone right up next to the enemy ship getting hammered on by the enemy ship. And that is exactly what Imperiex took advantage of right here. ALX asks, what's DPLS? Could you explain that to him, Duke?
DPLS?
In the spreadsheet.
Oh. Destruction. I actually don't know off the top of my head.
Destructions and points. Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, destructions, points, losses, and survivals. So if you win on destruction, you get 1 in destruction. If you win on points, you get 1 in P. And if you get 1 on, if you lose a match, then you get 1 on L. And then if you survive a match, even if it's already in other slots, then you get 1 in S. So it's I guess a somewhat simple record of your performance in the match. And Infamous Denu, you are correct. All right, but who do we have in the qualification match number 8?
On the Red Alliance, we've got Astartes, Trongle, and Velatica up against Blue Alliance's Light Thrower, Unstable Mayfly, and Hellfire Barracuda.
All right, very cool. So let's get that match off the ground. Clear the replay playlist and press the start button. Starting us off, the Splinter moving into closer range. Oh, and Imperiex moving into closer range as well. Oh,
No.
it did approach pretty
Grab.
fast, but it got torched. And that looks like it was someone else. That was Hellfire something. Hellfire.
Was that not
Barracuda.
Velatica who got that?
Oh,
I
I'm not
just
sure.
could have sworn I saw Velatica fly past. No, discharge your laser, you stupid idiot, Velatica.
Ooh, it's in the wrong
I'm
spot.
disowning-
Oh,
I'm
getting destroyed.
disowning her. I have no ship. That is not my ship. I'm disowning it.
It's very hard to fight against a very accurate ship from from a tournament-hardened designer. I'll say that. But it looks like now that Trongle is trying to close the gap to Splinter and is currently not really doing it. But is kind of. No, it is. It's getting there. But the stacked weapons are in the line of fire and they're gone.
It's like Trongle it's got to count its days. Not got much time left to live.
It does look that way, but it's firing just out of range of the enemy, so it might get this off. Ooh, those fires are in range. The enemy is in the range of those cannons.
Ah, they're gone.
And
Disrespect.
and that's it. With a final
Down.
execution, the ship closes the match. All right.
What is that? What is that ship? It's doing really well.
That was
Um,
Unstable Mayfly.
Yeah, that's Splinter's
Yeah.
Unstable Mayfly.
Wow, my ship's not doing too good.
Currently, our ships in this match, Astartes is rank 19, Trongle rank 20, Velatica is rank 21, moving up in the ranks. Light Thrower is rank 17, Unstable Mayfly is rank 10, Hellfire Barracuda is now rank 28. All right, well, let's move into the replays and see what happened in that match. Starting us off, ships go into that trapper, that reliable trapper ship that we mentioned earlier on, and just kind of die. They just kind of kill each other. Well, they just kind of kill themselves. But
And that ship there just died. Off screen.
yeah, and
Yeah.
that ship was
Probably
destroyed by
Velatica.
Velatica.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
I love that we have a
And then-
record of who destroyed who. It's so great.
And then this is the part where Velatica just
Just
I
not
have no
quite
words
a
about that.
straight pick.
We're in match number 9, right? Yeah, we are.
Yep.
Do you see the little arrow on the next match? Is that working properly? In the spreadsheet.
It's currently on 8.
Currently on 8. All right, well, it should... It's currently on 8. Well, I might be wrong, but that's okay. So, we're on qualification match number 9 now. Update the thing, and then we go back to the other scene. Clear the replay plays, and who's next?
Up next on the Red Alliance, we have Manted, Schlager,
Yep.
and Doomstar up against Blue Alliance's Angry Ant, Runner, and Beams O'Doom.
By the way, are we going to post this on YouTube?
Yeah, sure are. All right, so then here we go. This is qualification match number 9. Let's get this going. All right, starting us off, both Big Bang ships move at a standard range, while the being tagged out by Beams O'Doom. And there's 2 ships in an L formation firing at Sumplecrum.
Looks like Doomstar doesn't really have a chance here. Oh,
The
look at that.
lasers, though, couldn't
Kill
escape
that.
the arena border.
Ooh, Schlager is taking out. Well, got a really good shot off on. Oh, do you see that? That's the
Manted.
power of those immobilizer lasers. If a ship gets too close, it just gets yanked and popped by those other things. Ooh, Runner is trying his best to evade those cannons, but it's not doing a very good job. All of its
Schlager
cannons are still
generally
alive.
beats Runner.
It does?
Funny
You know this for a
story.
fact?
Funny story, right? So, Schlager was originally called Jogger because it was meant to be a worse version of Runner. But as we found out, Jogger actually beat Runner.
Wow. Well, very cool. And that looks like it, well, you know, that is right there. That's the match. What is going on with the... Okay, one moment. Let me see. The destruction log is messed up again. I'm gonna get so mad at the bug breakers right now. So let's take a look at what happened during that match.
Doomstar was the only one really to approach in the beginning of the match, but its very high HP pool helped it survive against all of those light, fast ships. Even got a kill.
You can see those kites are just about hovering out of range. But then Schlager runs in, just destruction.
Destruction.
Gone.
And those immobilizer beams really did the trick.
So at that moment, imagine that you are a ship, and then just out of nowhere, suddenly you just see a massive just piece of green in front of you.
Ooh, not good. Well, I guess it's the last thing you see.
Oh man, CI that. Okay, sorry about this. This will only take a second.
Big bang, big scary. I
Big
agree.
bang.
I have to agree.
They've been a pretty scary faction so far. They're very fun to watch. I'll say that.
But yeah, before this, I had my money that the winner was going to be a Big Bang, because a lot of people were using brawlers, right? And Big Bang kind of cancels brawlers, so that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
What about the laser ships to counter the big bang ships?
Yeah,
It's a bit of a dilemma.
There's just not that many. I figured there probably wouldn't be as many Big Bangs because a lot of people just like making brawlers.
Yeah, right. It's brawlers are fairly, they're fairly standard ships, and they're fun to make, I think.
Yeah.
So, oops, that's the wrong factions. One moment. This is taking just a moment. This is why I have the game output these match logs for me. Okay, over here we have replace you with a 0, replace you with a 0. Doomstar destroyed 1. Schlager destroyed 2 ships. 2 ranking points, or 4 ranking points for Schlager, and 2 for Doomstar. All right.
The Manted got a kill.
Manta did get a kill. What a kill. Oh, I did it wrong. Yeah, we're just gonna edit that real quick. Who is it? I'm sorry about this. Angry Ant got destroyed by whom? That was Mantid. Alright, destruction log has been made accurate. And has been updated. And is now in the sheet. Okay. Well, who have we got? Oh, how did that affect the ranks, by the way? Well, Schlager is in rank 3 right now. Runner is down to rank 12. Angry Ant is at rank 20. Beams of Doom sadly does not change its rank. But yeah. Let's get the next qualification match off the ground.
Qualification match 10. On the Red Alliance, we've got the Proton, Temple, and Slow Zone up against Blue Alliance's Furnished, Brickator, and Deweest.
Thumbs up. Let's get qualification match number 10 off the ground. Okay, starting us off, both factions are moving fairly slowly. We got only Brawlers on the Red Alliance, and now they collide. Slow Zone coming in from the side of Brickator, but Infamous Yenyu coming in from the side of Slow Zone. And there's two other Red Alliance ships coming in from the side of
race.
Let's see who dies first.
Oh, two ships destroyed at the same time. That is Infamous Yenyu destroying Slow Zone, and the blue ship Brickatron being destroyed by Slow Zone as well.
Unfurned.
Dazzle shooting longbows at the temple right now.
Hyperstacked armor doesn't do anything against splash weapons.
The temple's generally out of range, so it's much.
Yeah, this is a rough matchup.
And looking at and there it goes, destroying the core with a well-timed longbow shot. That's the Deweest.
Deweest killing temple. Might have been another armor kill though.
I was hoping they called just that Dishonder. Wait, that's not Dishonder. Wait, that's not Dishonder. Wait, that's not Dishonder. Wait, that's not Dishonder. Ooh, fairly close that little conflict was.
Definitely way higher DPS coming out of the smaller ship.
Yeah, wow. That's what you get when you don't spend as much money on thrusters, I think.
That was the Proton.
Indeed. Destroyed by Furnished, which, well, that ship's destroyed 2 ships this time around. That's pretty good. And how does that affect our ranks? Furnished is now rank number 2. Nice job, Yenyu. And Slow Zone is moving down to rank 5. Rank 5, again, that's pretty good. You're still an Alliance captain. So, yeah. Let's take a look at what happened in more detail. So starting us off, all these slower ships in this match, well, this match is full of slow ships, including the Big Bang, which is kind of funny. Slow Zone and Brickatron rebricked. I just called it the ship by Skill's last ship name. That's that's awesome. You know, they went in the middle. They had their brawling conflict. Slow Zone did not make it on top because it was distracted. And then everything else, well, we see what happens when things clean each other up. All right, that's match number 10. And yeah, you can see right there, Furnished really just popping that other ship from Mars 1. But yeah, that's that match. Let's take a look at our next ships. Who do we have?
Alrighty, we've got Instant Regret, Helio, and VCSD Mark II on the Red Alliance, up against Blue's More Hate Than, Weebilatron Soup, and Tinkril at Home.
Well, and note that Tinkril at Home is rank 1 right now. Let's see if it maintains its supremacy. All right. Let's go into the qualification match overlay. It's the wrong button. Let's go. Starting us off, Blue Alliance firing with its weapons against the Red Alliance. Ooh, rank 1 almost getting destroyed on the close-in hull of that ship, but oh, Yenyu drilling very quickly towards the hull, destroying Cookie Creeper without really much delay. And then,
Really lives up to its name.
Indeed. Ooh, oh, burst laser shot, getting really into that hull of Guibilitron soup.
Guibilitron. It's because of the Greeble on it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
It's angry.
Wait, the arrows are still there.
They're always there. It's gotta be 8000p, man. Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
exactly.
A tag out
No.
causes
Guibilitron, no.
Guibilitron to become unreal.
Run! No!
Oh,
Don't leave me!
And the Blue Alliance has 2 ships remaining against Duke's 1. Will the turreted ship deal with the more standard, I guess, Brad's Big Bang ship on the Blue Alliance?
one ship versus the world. Who wins?
This is an uphill battle.
Ooh!
Off to a good
Destroying
start.
Yenyu with a well-timed series of shots.
I have found the turrets help in the Big Bang matchup, but we'll see how it plays out.
It looks like it has that spread fire, which is rather interesting. Something we haven't seen on any other Big Bang ship so far, because they didn't use turrets. Ooh, getting some shots off. Staying outside of the range of the other ship.
Yeah,
Good
Both of them
behavior.
having some
Interesting
trouble
strategy
with each
here.
other.
might go to time. We'll see.
Ooh, a good shot. Getting a shot off on. Ooh, that's one hit on the shields, but as Duke said, all shields must go down for the ship to be damaged severely. And look at that, only 3 are. Good design right there, sir.
Might go to points.
It looks like it. And the points are very, very close. Neither of those ships have really been hit very hard in this match. Ooh, an antimatter shot gets off. Gets through the shields. Ooh, another shot from the turrets. Oh.
Looks like Duke might win this one.
Uh-oh. We're both taking hits.
Sure are, but Duke's shields are staying up more often, it looks like. And it looks like it's going to grab the points win. And there we go. The Red Alliance takes the match on points. Glorious little match, that is. And,
Helio doing me proud.
Sure was. Alright, well, that's that match. Don't tell me there's another error in the destruction logs. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just take a look at the match replay scene and see what fun things happened in that match while we add another entry.
I tip my hat to the Tinkerel at home.
Yeah, that thing is, you know, it's quite the ship. Now, who more hate than? No, we destroyed that one, and then
I
it
think
was
there was
points,
a
right?
point. There was a point where Helio was down to 1 shield.
Yeah, it was like that for a lot of the match, but it was pretty good at evading, looking at the replay. On the other hand, your ship got hit more often, it seems like, with more damage, but it stayed up because it had more health. But yeah, that was the most clutch shield design I've ever seen, says Yenyu. I have to agree, it's pretty good. And I just gotta love Guibilitron, Guibilitron soup interfering with the duel between those two ships and instant regret having a good day popping it. Okay, so let's get this next match going. So who have we got?
Clothes at the soup store.
Oops, did I update? I didn't update. So, just looking at what happened here, Instant Regret gets to rank up a bit. Currently, it's in picking spot number 3. That's pretty good. And, yeah. What's our next match looking like?
On the Red Alliance, we've got Gamma Ray, Data Milan, and Interesting up against Blue Alliance's Cone Warrior, Gotta Go Fast, and QNville Conqueror.
Alright, well, let's get this qualification match off the ground. Starting us off, Interesting is trying to shoot at the enemy, but isn't really doing a good job. And it gets a little too close to the immobilizers on Splinter and gets popped. Ooh,
Gotta go
multiple
fast.
targets
Gamma
getting...
ranging it out here. Ooh,
Gotta turn around quick. Those Avengers, they drill quick.
They sure do. Look at how fast that is. And there it goes. Cone Warrior destroying all
Cone
3 ships on the enemy alliance. That's 5 ranking points for you, Splinter. Wow. Now looking at what happened in that match, yeah, just the Red Alliance ranked down a little bit, while Cone Warrior moves up to rank number 2. Nice job.
It'd be hard to knock down from there.
Yeah, it sure will. It sure will. Getting 5 ranking points is the highest possible amount of ranking points that you can get in this tournament. But yeah. So in this match, right, very early on, the first ship that gets destroyed is Imperiex, getting grabbed by those immobilizers and just getting torched. And then Gamma Ray follows suit soon after, sadly, and then the 10 Milan is the only thing left. And then it just gets caught because apparently those weapons are freaking awesome. And look at how those immobilizers pull the ships together. That is an interesting brawling thing. It's called Cone Warrior. It's almost as if it's like pressing itself into the gash it cuts in the enemy ship, which is super cool tech, by the way.
He was slurping up the armor that fell off.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? It's like pulling it with its immobilizers. And our next match is ready for action. So let's go and take a look.
We've got the Red Alliance for Light Thrower, Slow Zone, ISINAS, and Blue Alliance is Deweest, Angry Ant, and Manted.
All right, let's get this qualification match off the ground.
Slurp Warrior.
Starting us off, Imperiex getting pulled into Manted, but almost getting to the core, but not there quite yet. Oh, that was blind. Almost getting to Manted as well, but not getting it either. And Slow Zone finishes the job.
Manted has probably won this, as long as Slow Zone doesn't get too close.
It's like the Not the Sonder's just slowly reaching its way into Slow Zone's core.
Whoa, a huge section of hull just got cut off of Slow Zone.
Slow Zone just about.
But the AI doesn't know what to do about the debris.
That's my job. Interfering with the AI. Oh no, and it's backing into the enemy.
I really thought that the Not the Sonder was going to get there, but just managed to turn things around. Good job.
That's what debris does to the AI. Sometimes it really confuses.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were talking about debris.
I'm
really good at confusing people.
Yeah, he's really
hunk
good at
of
confusing
Slow Zone that fell off was in between Slow Zone and the Tinkerel, and it screwed with the AI.
Yeah, it was just, you know, yeah, that was a little bit of a pathfinding issue, I would say.
Stop swinging the matches, debris.
But hey, look at this. Slow Zone, not Slow Zone, who is it? Manted. Manted got the
two
most
kills.
Yeah, it got the most ranking points out of any losing ship so far. So effectively, what what Manted just did was win a match without destroying anything. It means the same thing in the spreadsheet. But we're getting the next match queued up. Qualification match number 14.
Yes, on the Red Alliance, we've got Guibelatron Soup, Trongle, and the Proton up against Schlager, Familiar Memories, and Grenby.
All right, well, let's get qualification match number 13, or whatever it is, started. Number 14. Oof, starting us off, Plasma Condensers being shot from the Red Alliance against the Blue. Guibelatron is closing the gap on the Kiter, getting hit by loads of splash damage.
I think it's getting hit by its own armor.
Guibelatron. You know you've got the Greeble for it.
Note that the Red Alliance is sticking together. This is good alliance composition. You want your alliance to kind of...
Oh no!
Yeah, but it looks like they're about to die. So, is it good composition?
I think it is. You want your alliance to tag out, your ship to tag out the enemy. And
You also want your alliance to not die, so there's that. So
Well,
I
there's a
prefer
consideration.
good behavior before I rate the alliance just on win or lose.
Yeah, how about both?
Looking at this thing, though, Schlager just destroyed all 3 ships of the Red Alliance.
That thing is terrifying, I'm telling you.
That is 3 ranking points for that ship. That is nice job for you.
For the moment I saw Schlager, I knew that thing was trouble.
Yeah, and it sure is. That's pretty darn crazy. And the Red Alliance, sadly, is ranked fairly low now. And yeah, but here we go. Let's take a look at what happened in more detail in that match. Starting us off, Guibelatron tries to close the gap to a kiter, but the kite, that's really tiny.
Has to atone for its sins.
It quickly gets like, it'll get popped here in a second. It's crazy, this match. That's the power of Big Bang. It's a bit of a big bang.
Could say it was the bomb.com.
Indeed, you could.
The results were explosive.
But now we got qualification match number 15 coming right up. And who have we got in qualification match number 15?
we've got Red Alliance's Destartes, Unstable Mayfly, and Cone Warrior, 2 of Splinter ships, up against Blue Alliance's Beams o' Doom, Helio, and More Hate Than Blood.
All right, let's get this match off the ground. First things first, all of the smaller ships seem to... Oh, look at that. Guns for Guns goes right into the middle of Destartes again. Oh, and I think that was... Who is that? Was that
Helio
Helio?
got grabbed by lasers, yeah.
Yeah, Cone Warrior with its high velocity weapons. Tell us a bit more about Avengers, dude.
Well, they, that's what they do.
Yeah, Avengers are one of the scariest weapons, I think, in this tournament. So yeah, there we go. There we go. Well, what happened during that match? And looking at the results of the ranks, Helio moves down to rank 25, More Hate Than Blood down to rank 21, but Cone Warrior ranks up a bit to rank number 3, dethroning whoever was in that picking position. Unstable Mayfly, though, didn't get many kills this time and therefore ranks down. All right. So let's take a look at a closer look at what happened during that match. Starting us off, Beams o' Doom doesn't really have the ability to seem to evade that Destartes. That's a terrifying ship you got there, Bluefish.
More Hate Than Blood's been really aggressive here, to its own detriment.
I think it was getting grabbed.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Seems like it.
That's number 16.
Swung around the weak side of the ship.
Yeah. All right, well, now with only 1 hour until the end of the stream, and how many? 16 qualification matches done, we're definitely going to overflow into tomorrow. So, our next step is to do what?
16.
Qualification match number 16. Indeed. And who have we got?
We've got Red Alliance with Furnished, Villetica, and Datamelon up against Blue Alliance's Anti-X, Bricator, and Instant Regret.
All right. Let's get this going. So, starting us off. All right, Velatica moves to the backside of the Blue Alliance, which is an interesting position, probably a good way to take out some things in an unsuspecting manner. Titan Milan.
That's what she does to try and get to the kiters, but it sometimes doesn't work when they're just not there.
It might look like that's the case this time around. Will it be able to steal the kill of this ship?
I hope so that I can get out of rank 22, please, please! Oh!
And on that pass, it didn't manage to take a kill. But Yenyu is right there, grinding Extra to a pulp, and it's gone. Ooh, Titan Milan is taken out from the sides by the plasma condensers on Lucifer's ship. While
Yeah, those
Yenyu
are-
faces reverse.
Velatica, go in and steal the kill. Go in and steal the kill. Make me proud. And I'll undisown you.
I don't think you're killing Brigator anytime soon, I'm afraid.
He that approaches the brick is doomed to certain death.
Ooh, now here's a conflict. We got a ship that drills very effectively in the forward direction. That's Yenyu. Oh, but a side shot from the condensers takes out the core from the side.
Looks like Velatica's the last one standing.
Man, it's done that twice
Him.
now.
Him, go. That's my Velatica.
Don't get a little too close.
NTX had a favorable matchup against both of those.
Come on.
Oh, and that's a missile shot.
What happened? Was it a missile?
Yeah, that looked like it was a missile.
I can't believe this. I am triple disowning Velatica.
Oh my god. But yeah, look at that. Anti-X destroying 2 ships on the Red Alliance. Nice job. And oh, Instant Regret destroyed someone, but the game apparently logged a destruction fail.
Well,
So-
how did Velatica die?
Yeah,
She'd
that's
had
a good.
enough.
I think it got hit by a missile. I guess we can check in the replays. Very
Get
early.
hit by like a dead
just had
ship's
enough.
missile?
Just couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, I guess so. So destruction log fail, which means I have to do the ship. So who destroyed Instant Regret? I think that was Anti-X, right?
Yeah, it was NTX for sure. Velatica had a chance, and well, we saw how that went.
Velatica can't beat tanks. She doesn't stand a chance at all.
I
Gone.
don't think Instant Regret is a tank.
Well, tanky enough to counter Velatica, that's enough. Especially not that brick. As I iterated.
He who doth approach the brick is doomed to certain death.
So I'm just trying to wait for a second. I'm trying to look at here. Brigator destroyed Velatica. Anti-X destroyed Titan Milan. Anti-X destroyed Furnished. And who destroyed Instant Regret? Was that also Anti-X? So how does the whole Blue Alliance get destroyed there? Or
No, the NTX survived.
Anti-X did survive.
Brigatron missile killed Velatica. It was off screen.
Yeah, I don't know who killed that one. Oh
killed
yeah, it was
what?
Yenyu. So Yenyu killed Exter.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna say Furnished. Ship
Furnished killed Instant Regret.
Damn, it looks like I'm most likely not going to be getting Velatica.
Titan Milan. Furnished is.
Well, there's still a lot of tournament to go. There's like 59 matches, and they're random, so sometimes the team composition is really whack.
Indeed, that's for sure. Okay, wait, there we go. I think we have correctly mapped that. Let's head back to the game and take a look at what happened as a result of that match. Furnished moves down in a rank, but you know what happens? He's still in a picking position.
Oh my god, Velatica is 29.
Rank number
This
29.
is embarrassing.
So remember, the key thing about ship ranks is that in the qualifications, it is a flawed metric. It does not accurately get the full picture. And so you have to remember that when you're picking, choose a good ship and not a high-ranked ship.
Yeah.
That's something you can also say to people if you want them to pick your ship.
Velatica's pest removal services. Do you want Run-A-Gun from your alliance? Your DRRT? Well, now you can. You just call 07 blah blah blah. Get better at the game app. Text Velatica to pest removal services to get rid of kiters.
Precisely. Okay, but who do we have next in qualification match number 17?
17. We've got Red Alliance's Tinkerel at Home, VCSD Mark II, and Runner up against Blue Alliance's Temple, Gotta Go Fast, and Gamma Ray.
All right, let's get qualification match number 17 off the ground. Red Alliance notably has 2 Braz Brawler ships that behave somewhat similarly, at least in theory. Ooh, closing the gap with lasers, getting a good shot off by... that was Kaboom, getting a good shot off. Runner is right there, getting a little close to other ships on the Blue Alliance in a precarious position there. And, ooh, now Slow Zone, freaking Kaboom versus the Tinkerel at home. Staying out of range. Oh, and a good shot by Runner off on Gotta Go Fast as it careens around the arena. And the Tinkerel at home. Oh, and there goes the Temple.
Temple. Yeah.
And there we go.
Seems that Kaboom doesn't want anything to do with these Big Bang ships.
It looks like its AI trigger has been popped.
Yeah.
Indeed. If it can regenerate that in time, then it'll be more than happy to come on in. But it
Runner's
doesn't.
going to tease it for long enough that eventually it's going to fold.
It swipes by the Alliance there, and with 2 Tinkerels firing, not Tinkerels, Big Bang firing from opposite sides of the ship, that's not a good situation for the Blue Alliance to be in. Oh, big shot from Runner. Ooh, a distraction attempt by other members of the Blue Alliance. That is a good
Looks
partner
like
tactic.
Kaboom's out of there.
But yep, Kaboom is out of there.
Did the
And
Tinkerel at
Gotta Go Fast
home
is soon to
get the
follow.
kill, or did the VCSD missiles get it?
No. Looks like that's got to go fast gone.
Whew. Yeah, the Tinkerel at home seemed to get the Gamma Ray kill.
Okay.
That's 2 ranking points for Tinkerel at home, plus the victories. That's 4 in total. Nice job, that ship. And it looks like it rockets itself up to rank number 6. Runner stays at rank 14, VCSD at rank 20. Alright. Nice fight indeed. So that was qualification match number 16. Now let's take a closer look. Number 17, that's right. Very early on, Slow Zone, not Slow Zone, gosh dang it, Kaboom's ship, it's called Gamma Ray, gets...
Gamma Ray.
It looks a little bit like Teintro.
It kind of does. It's got that standard Terran armor pattern that I like so much. I'm a big fan of that armor pattern. But it does look like it tried to get into close range, but then it stopped trying to go in after the AI trigger was destroyed, and it didn't really feel motivated to get within laser range after that. It's a bummer.
And then the Tinkerer at home closes in together. And Runner there.
Lay down the haymakers.
Alright, well then who do we have next? We've got...
Red Alliance, we've got Pharaoh, Hellfire, Barracuda, and Helio up against Blues Alliance with Doomstar, Beams O Doom, and Slow Zone.
Okay, let's get qualification match number 18 started.
Ooh, looks like Red Alliance has got mostly small ships, whereas Blue Alliance is quite tanky. I'm not sure how that's going to go.
Good point. Oh, but a Blue Alliance member has already been destroyed by Hellfire Barracuda. Ooh, getting pulled into Slow Zone with his immobilizers. There's very little one can do about that.
The Hellfire Barracuda POV getting grabbed.
Exactly. Ooh, but Duke,
All
you're...
Helio can do is hope that Slow Zone doesn't get too close. I think this is inevitability, though.
Slow Zone is trying its best to get close. Ooh, you're a skirt on the edge of existence, but you're getting pushed into the arena border, and there's very little one can do about that. Almost
Slow Zone reminds me
evasion.
a little bit.
I was close.
It reminds me a little bit of a Mortal Engine, pulling them in and just eating them.
Yep.
Long live London.
Hellfire, Barracuda, Doomstar, Slow Zone, and Helio. Oh, the destruction wrong is bad again. Let's take a look at what happened during that match. So, who destroyed
I think
Helio?
Helio could do it if it was focusing Slow Zone, but man, that's rough.
Nom nom nom. Today is good day to be big man.
Exactly. Exactly. Brad's Brawlers is a scary faction when it's designed well. And you know what is a good designed ship? A well-designed ship? That's right, it's Slow Zone. Okay.
Slow Zone is heavy weapons guy.
Sure is. And now what happens after we do an update? That's right, Doomstar moves up to rank number 7. O'Doom gets up to rank 32. Beams O'Doom, I should say. Ooh, the ship names are fairly long there, that's annoying. But Slow Zone stays at rank 3 very comfortably with its 4 ranking points in that match. Alright, now who do we got next?
In rank, number 19, we've got Red Alliance's Familiar Memories, Unstable Mayfly, and Interesting. Against Blue Alliance's Manted Destartes and Burnished.
Okay, so let's get that match off the ground. Wrong timing, wrong timing. It's qualification match number 19. Let's go.
Let's go.
That was alarmingly good. Okay, now Familiar Memories is getting... Manted is trying to close the gap on Familiar Memories. If it can get within range of those weapons on it. Ooh, but Yenyu is charging way faster using its Darkstar-like speed.
Oh, the Trapper's getting pummeled in
What's
the
that
little thumbnail.
Familiar Memories is really just fighting life.
Imperiex's ship looks to have been popped by the thing. But, oh, Splinter took out the other thing. And there goes Familiar Memories as well, yeah.
Oh, lasers.
Woot. There it goes. That was a quick match. We've got all 3 members of the Red Alliance have been destroyed.
And Destartes really took one for the team there.
Mamma mia!
It sure did. But how many did it get? Did it get any destructions?
It got destructed.
It did get destructed. Who destroyed
Destarted,
them?
more like destructed. Oh no.
Oh my goodness, the destruction log failed. Let's edit the destruction log. Then we're gonna go
Yeah,
over
that
here.
guy's he's editing the destruction log.
Indeed. We've got unstable So who killed Interesting? That's right, it's Destartes. It destroyed that ship. It deserves itself an extra ranking point. Luckily enough, editing these things is not too hard. Syntax is pretty good. Okay. Now who do we have next? What is our next step? We're gonna update everything. And we're gonna press not the next step button and not that button either. The downstream keyer is being cool to me again today. Okay, well, Furnished is at rank 4 now, moving up a few slots since last time. And, yeah. Okay, well, what's the next match?
Match number 20 on the Red Alliance, we've got QNville Conqueror Duest, Temple up against Blue Alliance's Angry Ant, Velatica, and Instant Regret.
All right. Well, and note that Instant Regret is in picking spot number 8. Well, it is ready to pick an alliance if all goes as planned. So let's start off this match. Starting off with this Velatica moves in close.
Himself killed.
Ooh, evading shots in the line of fire of the ship. It is alive. Ooh, and Angry Ant is right there. Oh, and there goes Velatica.
No, but I am never submitting a ship to DRRT ever again.
That's illegal. You can't do that.
Nah, I'm gonna copyright all of the DRRT stream assets and.
No.
Angry Ant, put in the work.
I made
That
them.
no
I'm
is
gonna
actually what
copyright
Angry
all of them.
Ant just said. That was actually what Angry Ant just said. That wasn't me. That was
Yeah,
Angry
fair
Ant.
enough. Yeah, that was Angry Ant.
Angry Ant was like, no. And you know what happens? You know what happens when Angry Ant gets angry?
Velatica goes down to like number 32, and I'm not gonna get picked for alliances.
And it actually ranks up. you got ranked up to 24 as a member of the winning alliance. I'm very glad I put a compressor on the Discord audio. Otherwise, it would be clipping.
It's very
Yeah.
good you did that.
I am notorious for being too loud. Hey guys, do you want me to get the saxophone?
No. Okay, anyway, so what's our next match? That's right. It's not a match quite yet because we gotta look at the replay playlist, don't we? So who have we got starting us off? Well, very interestingly happening early on, Velatica attempts to be a distraction for a little bit, but it sadly gets popped by the accurate members of the Red Alliance, including not Brad's Brawler, Big Bang ship, caught by Dazzle. But yeah,
It's the West.
the West. Yeah, that's it. And who do we have next?
Up next, match number 21, the Red Alliance. We've got Hellfire Barracuda, Runner, and Gotta Go Fast up against Blue Alliance's Cone Warrior, More Hate Than Blood, and Detamelon.
All right, well. And note that Cone Warrior is in the rank number 2 spot, and so if it's at risk of being popped this time around.
Or it could overtake Schlogger up in the rank 1.
Indeed, Yenyu firing some shots at Runner, but it's distracted on Gotta Go Fast. Cone Warrior is sitting there in the middle of the arena, while 2 ships on the Red Alliance fire off on Yenyu. Ooh, but getting pulled super close, but the core is shot across the arena and is alive. Hellfire
Just
Barracuda.
about alive.
It's in the thumbnail.
That was fairly glorious. Ooh, look at this. Hellfire Barracuda is... Oh, and there it goes.
Come on.
That ship.
Come on.
Runner is currently trying to take out that ship. Just Detan Milan. While Hellfire Barracuda is sitting there destroying all the Avengers on Cone Warrior.
Wow.
And Runner comes in from the side after having destroyed Detan Milan and runs away because he's being nice to his alliance partner. Please pick me, Lucifer, for your alliance. I want you to. That's what he's saying. And there it goes. Whew. Woo.
Those missiles hit hard.
They sure do. Now, did anything else happen? Hellfire Barracuda destroyed that. Hellfire Barracuda had a pretty gosh dang good match. Nice job. Let's take a look at what happened during that match. Starting us off, all members of the Red Alliance, the Light Alliance here, destroying the heavier Kiters. It looked like 2 ships kind of banded together at the very start of the match, which was, you know, a good sacrifice, I think, on the part of, who is it?
Gotta Go Fast.
Gotta Go Fast, yeah. And by doing that sacrifice, you know, both the ships, Runner and that ship, kind of went together, and that was a necessary distraction for keeping both ships alive. Pretty good.
I've noticed that a lot of ships don't have that much PD, so the missile's doing well.
Yeah. I don't know very many ships have good PD.
Well, I mean, the bursties could have set all of their burst lasers to PD, but no one wants to do that.
Right.
The only reason I'd want to do that is just to differentiate myself from Lance Frigate. Lance Frigate being that one kid in school who's just better than you at everything.
Well, now it's time to update. Well, play the next match. And who do we have?
We've got Red Alliance with the Gamma Ray, VCSD, and Doomstar up against Blue Alliance's Bricator, Grenby, and Light Thrower.
All right, glorious. Let's get qualification match number 22 started. Fun overlay comes in from the top. All right, Red Alliance looks like it's actually red and is just made of broad breath ships. Apparently just like the Blue Alliance. Only broad breath in this match. And then, ooh, that brick by skill is very, very heavy. And who will make the core first? Ooh, Imperiex is right there being a nice little distraction for members of the Blue Alliance to get off the brick. And who is it? The other ship. Grenby is sitting back doing missile bombardment. A good
Jamie
roll.
says that he haven't heard me speak today. Hello, Jamie. I know where you live.
Ooh, look at this. Imperiex is drilling down into the hull of that ship of Sumples. And not dying also, which is impressive when you're going to be grinding against the arena border. Ooh, very dangerous in here. Oh, getting popped by the lasers.
I was gonna say any second of those lasers hitting is gonna be a kill.
Conflict is occurring over here as well between a missile ship and another one. While
It's
the
a
real
pretty big
conflict
gash
is-
though. Looks like Brigator is gonna be breaking his last.
It looks like it, but it did play a good role as a distractor for the Blue Alliance. But so did Gamma Ray, who has been eliminating the missile threat since 1915.
Gamma Ray is PDing like crazy. This is one of the few ships that has good PD in here, so looks like it's not having any of this missile swap.
Indeed.
Doomstar here kind of getting, looks like it's in a bit of trouble. Can't tell whose missiles are whose really.
Yeah, I think that's because I made the Alliance tertiary color black. And because I
Shit.
didn't update it. Oops. But all the missiles are the same because something metaphor crying
That
emoji.
PD is going, that PD is going crazy.
Indeed it is. Ooh, oh, getting a little close to the enemy. That
Very
was
close.
boom.
Another chance? No.
Lasers didn't turn fast enough. It looks like it might survive this match.
Might survive, but then it'd be a win on points.
Gamma Ray's pretty timid.
Oh, he's still got 5 seconds to beat it. Could
I'm surprised how timid it is considering
could be a
the
win.
AI trigger.
Yeah,
No one
I am
takes cake
surprised
this
as
time.
well. But yeah, that was a win on points, and it looks like a survival on the Red Alliance, and yeah. Okay, let's update the sheet and take a look at what happened because of that match. Whew. Brigator ranks down. The whole Blue Alliance has ranked down, sadly. But the Red Alliance ranks up. Doomstar going into spot number 6, getting ready to pick. Interesting. All right. Well, let's take a look at the playlist. In this match, starting off, the Red Alliance is much heavier than the Blue Alliance, and so it was, unless the Blue Alliance could connect more damage, which it almost was for a large portion of it, then an all would have been saved, but it didn't really happen that way, sadly. All right, so what's my next match? 23?
Yeah, 23. On the Red Alliance, we have Pharaoh, ISINAS, and Gweebletron Soup up against Blue Alliance with Schlager, Tinkerel at Home, and the Proton.
All right, notably,
Looks
there are two...
like Luex is against himself again. Oh, sorry.
All good. Yeah, he is against himself again, and rank 1 and rank 8 on the Blue Alliance. That's interesting. Also the lowest rank, which is funny. Maybe we'll get some more ranking points from Mars 1, perhaps some destructions as well. All right, qualification match number 23. Let us go. All right, starting us off, firing from the Red Alliance. Sorry, that's the Blue Alliance.
They're both firing.
They're both firing. Ooh, higher splash on the Blue Alliance just makes short work. Sorry, the Red Alliance makes short work of the blue
Gweebletron's
ship.
barely alive right now, but just a little bit more from
Oh, Tinkerel at Home is the only one left.
home and. Hey, how did?
Oh wow,
when
it did. I missed that.
Ooh,
Ooh, Schlager. Rank
Schlager got
1.
taken out.
Probably by this ship, but
Still probably going to be an alliance captain,
gun.
but oh.
We do have 2 bursty ships. Like, this is a bursty ship as well. If it aims at the target and can shoot accurately,
Bursty
Oh.
counters Big Bang.
but not
But
in this
looks
case.
like not this time.
the problem with
Does that mean-
Bursty is in order for them to get fast enough, they have to be pretty small and lightly armored, and if any of those shots from Big Bang make it on target, it's devastating.
Indeed, yeah. That's really quite brutal. But it looks like on that alliance, we also lost a couple of ships, didn't we?
Yeah,
Well-
who did Schlager die to?
That was due to Pharaoh. Pharaoh popped him.
Interesting.
And we also don't actually know who popped the other member of the Blue Alliance, which is... No. That was
The Proton?
Gweebletron.
The Proton died
Oh,
to
Gweebletron got a kill.
Yeah.
Man, this is the Dondra of this tournament. It's made by the same guy as well.
Wibbletron seems to commit self-hurt sometimes, though.
Yeah.
Indeed. I'm editing an instruction log, so this is accurate.
No problem.
So who destroyed whom? So Wibbletron Soup destroyed what? Destroyed Mantid, right?
Yep.
Mantid? No, the Proton. Oops.
Or not Mantid, but the one that looks like Mantid, kind of.
Yeah, that's why I got confused. F destroyed, and then what do we call this? 101, because it's on the Blue Alliance. That's right. M-log updated. And that is qualification match number 23. So let's take a look at what happened to the ship ranks in that time.
Schlogger gone down?
It died?
It got to
Yeah.
rank 3. 2 slots down. That is an ouch. But yeah, so that's what happens when you don't end up actually destroying many ships on an alliance one time. You gotta keep your ranking score up high, otherwise it just comes away from you.
Exactly.
Alright.
So
Now-
who's number 1 now?
Rank
Slow
number 1.
Zone.
Slow
Slow
Zone.
Zone's number 1 now.
Whew. Well, it kind of deserves that with its consistent destruction rate. Tinkerell at home though in this match got 5 ranking points. Like that was a good match for him. But
Definitely.
here we go. What's our next match?
We've got on the Red Alliance, Anti-X, Furnished, and Angry Ant up against Blue Alliance with Trongol, Detta Malone, and Runner.
All right. Well, let's see what happens to either alliance in qualification match number 24. I'm gonna press play. Running getting shot at by Angry Ant while the brawlers contact each other. A distraction from Angry Ant on Trongol.
Bad angle for Trongol.
And there goes Angry Ant popping the other member of that alliance and Runner. Runner has got to exploit this position, but it's currently not shooting at the enemy because it's getting distracted by missiles. Ooh, and a poor alliance partner decision causes poor Sepulchrum getting compacted between members of the red and blue alliances. While Runner still attempts to fire, but really isn't feeling confident or something.
Yeah, Detta Malone's down.
That is definitely a sight to behold.
Oh,
I would be scared if I was Runner.
the debris. Almost got debris.
Yeah, I thought I would know it by now, but maybe not.
Oh man, Furnished is not pointing towards the enemy.
And I am in the perfect spot to score a reverse kill.
And
But I'm
looks like we're reliving the start of this.
Oh,
where Velasquez
tag out.
that kill from that exact same ship.
Tagged out with Anti-X.
Again, good alliance composition on the red alliance.
Strange maneuver. Uh-oh.
Reversing around, a thruster spike was destroyed. Another thruster spike was destroyed by Runner. But the ship is still rotating around. And Infamous Yenyu is still facing the wrong direction as the generators come closer into view of Runner's cannons, but it rotates around in time.
If Runner has enough time, then it looks like he'll be able to turn this around, just take the dub. But
40 seconds.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Is Unfurnished still stuck?
It's losing a lot of thrusters now. Now it's lost most of its turning thrust, and that is a prime target for Runner. With 24 seconds left in the match, Runner destroys Anti-X, and
Might get both of them.
it might. That's very scary from the Blue Alliance.
If they had time, then it looks like Runner could take this.
It does, and currently the win is on points, but also Runner's deciding to run away for fun because its actual name is actually Funner. So yeah. But there we go. A qualification match number 24. Blue Alliance takes it on points. Runner destroying 2 ships, I think, or just 1. Yeah, just 1 ship on the enemy lines. All right.
Yeah.
There we
Runner
go.
really carried that match.
Runner is good at fighting some things, but sometimes it just doesn't like it when you have a few drones. But now Runner is moved up into rank number 8 in a picking position because of its ranking score of something. What's the ranking score of the ships in the top 8, by the way? What is the ranking score?
Slow Zone's at 3.25. Tinkerle at Home is at 3.25. Schlager is at 3.25. Cone Warrior, Instant Regret, and Doomstar are all at 2.75. And Furnished and Runner at 2.4.
All right. Well, that means that in order to get rank high, you need to just win the match and destroy one ship. That's how you get into the ranking zone of the top 8. You just gotta do that consistently, and it's difficult to do that consistently.
Tinkerle at Home has not died yet.
Wow, that's impressive. For, well, as you just said in chat,
And we're making fun of it for not having capped thrusters.
True. And Yenyu says, I'm sending the captain of the Furnished to the recycling plant to be processed into nutrient slurry for his replacement. All caps. Well, I'm excited to see whatever other versions result from these tests. All right, well, here we go. I'm going to play the replay playlist and just find out who's in the next match.
Rank match number 25. Red Alliance with Cone Warrior, Familiar Memories, and VCSD up against Blue, Velatica, Doomstar, and Light Thrower.
Notably, on the Blue Alliance, Doomstar has a rank of 6 and Cone Warrior has a rank of 4, both in picking positions. If they can maintain that, then good for them. Okay, well, let's get this match started.
Velatica doing the constant play, as always, just running away.
Now, Velatica is an important ship to watch here because it might rocket around and destroy ships like Familiar Memories or ships with a lot of low health.
That is her tendency. If you see her sweep in from the right, that's Familiar Memories gone, wiped off the case.
I think Cone and Doomstar, neither of them have enough range. Although Cone is pulling itself towards the enemy.
Ouch, yeah, this is scary. Ooh, but all the Avengers are gone now.
Yeah.
Wait, did Velatica
Collision with Doomstar's chassis.
See if she can close in and get a kill on Familiar Memories, because that's the only ship that I think she can get.
Doomstar's got a lot of health right now, and but Splash is coming in from all those missiles on the other alliance. Velatica is here to save the day, point defending against a couple of missiles and causing a distraction to occur for members of the alliance, which is a good bit of behavior for a ship like this. Oh, but too many missiles take it out.
This is really interesting. Cone Warrior is dying, but it was
Doomstar going to be able to turn this.
It was giving VCSD's missiles a chance to get in there because the missiles go through your allies.
Yeah, that's an interesting point, isn't it? But now we've got
VCSD might have a chance here to finish him off.
It does. The angle for the weapons on Doomstar is not really that great. But the core's getting hit from the back by Familiar Memories as well. There it goes.
If theoretically Velatica was not stupid, what it would have done is looped around and then gone over to get one boat gone, and then flies in, distracts the tanks, and then flies away. But unfortunately, my ship is stupid, really stupid, dumber than me.
It tries its best, but that's sometimes what happens in the arena. Yeah, starting this off very quickly, Imperiax's ship was taken out with missiles, I think. Very scary. That's a lot of damage from those missiles. But yeah, we've only got about 30 more minutes remaining in day 1 of qualifications. And then we can all eat lunch or go to bed or whatever your time zone's doing. Your regional equivalent, as Laps would say.
Yes, as Lap would say.
Unfortunately, Laps is not here, and you've had to call in the replacement instead.
Single lap.
Lap. All right, well, who do we have in the next match after we update the sheet and press the button called 7? In this match, we can see that Doomstar ranked down, and so did Cone Warrior. Both those ships ranked down a little bit, which is interesting. Other members of the Red Alliance ranked up, but most people ranked down. Didn't get really the best performance in that match overall. Okay, so next match. What do we do?
Match number 26. On the Red Alliance, we've got Grenby, More Hate Than Blood, and Destartes. Up against Blue Alliance in Instant Regrets, ISINAS, and Hellfire Barracuda.
All right, let's get qualification match number 26 off the ground. Okay, first things first, the Bursty faction ships go too close to Destartes, which seems to be very good at killing
Looks
Bursty
like
ships.
This fake spinner's
Wow.
So is the Destartes.
Only one
taking a lot of
remains.
beating whilst TNU just obliterates them. And
The arena border.
Oh,
absolutely just wiped off the face of the earth, just not there.
well,
Earth is in space.
That was swift execution.
indeed it was, and that, well, the result of that match, Destartes ranks up by getting 2 destructions and getting 4 ranking points into rank number 5. Nice job. And More Hate Than Blood ranks up, and so does Grenby, and most of the Blue Alliance ranks down, but is still higher ranked than members of the Red. Cool, alright. Now let's take a look at what happened in that match. Very early on, again, Destartes does a very good job of taking out ships that are from the Bursty faction. And Yenyu just decides to fire some phasers at the target and just pop it in one go, because he decided to be awesome. And yeah, that's just what happens.
It didn't decide to be awesome, it already is awesome.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Decided to be more awesome.
The redemption of hate, says Yenyu. Yup. Alright, well, our next match, who do we got?
On the Red Alliance, we've got Guibletron Soup, Gamma Ray, and Duist. Up against Blue Alliance's Beams O'Doom, Pharaoh, and Unstable Mayfly.
Okay. Let's get this match off the ground. We don't have very many high-ranked competitors, so this should be an interesting fight, I think. Alright,
Yeah.
let's go with the start button.
I think Blue Alliance might win because Guibletron Soup is a liability.
But Splinter's got a very quick little dingbat. Ooh, evading those shots, but ooh, getting gamma rayed.
Lasers, lasers.
You see what I'm saying about Guibletron just being a liability?
Gamma Ray swept the whole team.
Never mind. That ship is nasty.
Gamma ray
That's sweet.
just.
Swip.
Yeah.
Never mind, I take back everything I said about Guibletron Soup. If it weren't for Guibletron just going in and getting itself killed, then Gamma Ray wouldn't have been able to sweep it all up.
Yeah. And also a ship got destroyed that was not in the destruction log. What a surprise! And then we go over here. Unstable Mayfly actually got destroyed. By whom? Gamma
Actually,
Ray.
it looks like Gamma Ray didn't kill Guibletron. Looking at the match replay.
Well, Gamma Ray and Guibletron are on the same alliance.
Oh. Yeah, that would be weird, wouldn't it?
We just decided to do friendly fire for fun. I
The
can
ship
do
that-
without you.
Guibletron died to Cone Warrior? What am I talking about?
I'm noticing
Guibletron
that-
died to
I'm
Pharaoh.
lost.
I'm
Yeah,
noticing that
Pharaoh.
Bursty really isn't doing very well.
Yeah, Bursty overall doesn't seem to be doing the hottest. What are some notable? What's the highest ranked Bursty ship?
Probably that not a spinner one,
Oh yeah.
that's my guess.
Yeah.
Well, after an update, what does this match end up doing? Red Alliance ranks up quite a lot, and Blue Alliance ranks down. Beams O'Doom is sadly the lowest ranked ship now. But two members of the Blue Alliance are also higher ranked than anyone else on the Red Alliance. So yeah, let's begin the next qualification match. I've got two overlays going at the same time. Who have we got next?
Up next, we've got Trongle, Temple, and Schlager on the Red Alliance, up against Slow Zone, Interesting, and Brickator on Blue.
All right. Let's get this match off the ground. And starting us off, ooh, Trongle moves into close range. Oh
no.
The Schlager's a little close, and there it goes.
Schlager's been dethroned. Looks like he's probably gonna get moved down.
Pyrrhix's AI has been moved back from the beginning of the match.
It's the biggest
it's back though with the vengeance.
Ooh, Slow Zone takes out another ship. Wow. Oh, apparently you missed a destruction. Oh my goodness, destruction logs. Why are you doing this? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. What?
Oh. How did that happen?
Slow Zone is doing really well.
Yeah, it is. Good ship.
Indeed. What's its rank right now? I mean, I guess we
Slow
can't tell
Zone is in first place already.
Yeah.
Wow. It's pretty good. Well, anyway, we're trying to find out the ship that got destroyed on... So Trongle, Temple, and who's the last one?
Schlager.
Yeah, Schlager.
Schlager got killed by Slow Zone.
Schlager got killed by Slow Zone. Alright. Alright, I'll put that in here. Boom. It got destroyed by Slow Zone. And there we go. Pressing the update button and returning over here. Wrong buttons.
Yeah, Slow Zone is now no longer tied for first.
It sure isn't. Rank number 1, loud and proud, and apparently didn't move anywhere since last time. There it is. All right, well, that's match number 28 complete. But Schlager still stays in rank number 5, which is pretty good. All right, 29, right?
Yep, match number 29. On the Red Alliance, we've got the Proton, Anti-X, and QNVol Conqueror, up against Blue Alliance's Helio, Tinkerel at Home, and Manted.
All right, well, it looks like we might have a fairly... Well, no, I actually don't have a very light tournament, light match. But yeah, starting us off, your Duke goes in a little close to the ship, but tags out Manted really fast. Manted's got high DPS.
Manted just about doesn't.
Two things going on right now. Up here, two ships attempt to close the gap on Duke Slayer, who is going a little close. Oh no, not the right spot, but it gets out of there pretty fast.
Arena border getting close.
Yes, like alliance partner saves them both. That's what you call teamwork, pushing the alliance partner out of the disarray.
You know that one scene in Lord of the Rings where Frodo and Sam like pulling each other up the mountain?
Precisely. All right, well, that was two ships, two wonderful little Big Bang ships.
They're working as a really good team, to be honest. If any of the, one of them's definitely getting into alliances, that being Tinkerel at Home. They better pick each other for alliances because I like the way they work together.
And Helio is ranked 32. It's got a pretty bad schedule, it looks like.
Helio tends to be a little closer, more of a distraction.
Mm-hmm. Whew, big damage coming from both members of the Blue Alliance, and now Helio is executing, but gets out there pretty fast.
See, it's distracting for no reason.
He's doing trash talking. Oh, you suck, you Brad brawlers. Who made you? Who made you? Brad? Did Brad make you?
Who's Brad?
Who's Brad? I want to know.
Who's Brad?
I got antivirus.
I will find this Brad person.
Ooh, a generator hit from the Tinkerel. Well, sorry, the Tinkerel at Home does good damage.
Wait, but who is Brad?
Brad made the brawler.
But you made Brad's brawlers.
Wow, how is it still
Are you
alive?
Brad? Is Brad?
It's not
is
even
Brad your
connected
secret
anymore.
identity?
The sub command is a
I
lot of
think it
help.
might live. Oh, I don't know. Oh,
Execution.
Ooh.
got those station defense lasers.
Oh
Don't
yeah.
stand a chance.
Wow, yeah. So starting us off on this match, the first thing that happens is that Manti gets popped and cuts a pretty big gash in the front of Anti-X. But ooh, and Duke Slayer goes in and out at close range, while both ships fire at the same targets and pop them together like a couple of good alliance partners, all smiles and happiness.
You can just cut that sentence down to like a couple.
Who's Brad? Brad is the guy getting shot.
Brad is Debris' alter ego. He just doesn't want you to know that. He's his evil
well.
twin.
It sure is. Brad is like what happens if Debris was lame, because brawlers were like Debris
Dumb.
brawlers. Oh, destroyed.
Oh, absolute destruction. Are you sure? Are you sure that Debris isn't what happens when Brad made the brawlers? Ugh. Yeah. Can't stand the brawlers. God, I hate that Brad guy.
Well, looking at our thing here, Mantis stays at rank 10, while Tinkerl at home gets to rank 2.
This Helio.
Yeah, Helio
my
up to
wild.
rank 22. Much better than its previous rank of like 32, right?
It was bad.
Yeah. All right, well, what's our next match?
Rank number 30. We've got Red Alliance with Pharaoh, More Hate Than Blood, and Gotta Go Fast up against Blue Alliance's Doomstar, Weebletron Soup, and the Angry Ant.
All right.
Double Sepulchrum Alliance.
Double stumble.
Indeed, and those two ships might have been designed to work well together because the person knows both of them. Okay, so let's get this match off the ground. Qualification match number 30. All right, starting us off, Weebletron moving to the other side of the alliance is getting hit by some lasers from Pharaoh, while the two brawlers duel it out. A lot of fire coming from Weebletron.
Oh, the lasers are getting shot off with
Wait, is
Doomstar.
Weebletron actually doing
Ooh.
something?
I think the lasers are gone.
Wow,
Wait, I
Weebletron
think
got a
Weebletron got a kill.
Yeah.
That's a first.
Oh, cool, nice.
Intentional spinner.
Intentional spinner.
Most of his rounds.
Yeah, no, we gotta get Weebletron out of here, bro. Because
It's too strong.
Not allowed. Not allowed.
It
Yeah,
got a
that,
kill.
that thing is just broken. It got a kill. Can you believe this, guys? It killed
did-
someone. That's murder.
How did Doomstar kill that? I don't think it has any weapons.
Ooh, gotta
Oh,
go
it
fast.
does
It's
have
just getting
missiles.
Break.
Oh, the
But-
missiles.
Come on. And looks like it's just about gone in a couple of seconds. Gotta go fast. It's slowly regenerating.
Oh, look at that.
One hit and it's just back. The Sisyphean struggle of gotta go fast.
It's trying its hardest. It might actually get a kill here. That would be a nice ranking point to have. It got it.
Maybe.
Oh no, it's still alive. Let's watch it regenerate and then get hit down. Sisyphus.
And there it goes. All right, well, that's qualification match number 30.
Snuck a couple points there.
Yeah, take a look at that. That was well, you know, starting us off, it looks like the Yenyu and Sepulchrum had a bit of a long fight. Yenyu, luckily enough, took out the lasers on Sepulchrum pretty quick, but it didn't really survive that because of the constant missile barrage and the more armor on that gosh dang ship. And then Sepulchrum's other ship kind of just cleaned up the shop, but not before. Good old Gotta Go Fast destroyed one of the almost destroyed ships on the Blue Alliance. Very nice.
More Hate Than Blood took out the lasers on Doomstar, but just the missiles alone ended up finishing off.
Yeah, wow. Those missiles, right? HM1s, right? pretty good weapons.
I mean, More Hate Than Blood's got, what are those? They shoot in every direction.
More Hate Than Blood has blast pulsers, yeah.
Blast pulsers, and it still wasn't enough.
And what the hell? Guibletron's higher than Velatica.
Ooh.
Blow to my ego.
Reassembly tournaments are a blow to everyone's ego. But
Not
right
the winner.
here, we have, what is it? Yeah, okay, I think we're ready for the next match, which is what exactly? Oh, let's just see what 31.
Yeah,
But-
we've got the stats, and here up next is on the Red Alliance we have Beams of Doom, Instant Regrets, and Temple up against Blue Alliance's Furnished, VCSD, and ISI and AS.
Note that Furnished is rank 7, a perfect spot to pick, and also we've got 10 minutes left in the first day of qualifications.
Ooh.
Alright, so let's get this match going. Starting us off, we have a couple of ships clustering together, getting distracted on the heavier ship, while Dalworth Lion takes out one. Ooh, Gauss Beam Strike takes out the other.
Let's
Ooh, yeah, those guys are being hurt.
outbursts.
Ouch.
Looks like the spinner got defeated.
Indeed, but now Yenyu is right there alongside.
Instant Regret.
Yeah, alongside Instant Regret.
Temple's getting it from both sides.
Yeah, and from those both sides, yeah, just both brawlers just clustering in close. Dangerous stuff. And the last ship is destroyed as well. Boom. Blue Alliance takes the match. I have a bad destruction log. Alright, let's edit that. But yeah, dude, right in this match, very early on, it looks like the Blue or the Red Alliance has has mostly lighter ships, even though Temple's pretty gosh dang durable. And Dalworth Lion did a pretty good job popping that one ship early on in the match. But yeah. Okay, so who destroyed Isnaz? That was Instant Regret. And that's rank. Alright, destruction log updated. And then here we go. Alright. Boop. And what else? Yeah, let's take a look at the updated stuff. What happened in this match? Oh yeah, okay. So VCSD Mark II is in rank number 3. Nice location for that ship. Wow. But yeah, it's qualification match number 31. And what's our next one?
32, Red Alliance, Cone Warrior, Gamma Ray, and Brickator up against Blues, Mented, Hellfire Barracuda, and Anti-X.
All right. Let's get that one going. And again, note that Cone Warrior is currently in the rank 4 position, so it could get stricken even harder in this match.
Gamma ray flying right in. Probably a death sentence.
It's
Or it could
rotating
get
itself
manted there.
around properly. It could have
Yeah.
gotten manted there. And it looks like it
Manted's
tagged out.
been taking
perfectly.
severe damage though, so it looks like, yeah, Manted's gone.
Perfect
And
tag out on the Red Alliance.
Cone Fighter there, it's just dealing some damage. I'm not sure if it can. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, maybe. Can't tell who's going to win that one, to be honest. If Gamma Ray
Fighter.
comes and helps out.
Yeah, Cone Fire
like-
Fighter likes to pull itself right into the gouge that it's cutting with its Avengers, but it looks like it's getting out energy. Ooh, and a distraction occurs, rotating the ship a little bit in the wrong direction. That is sadly not the right orientation.
I mean, Kaboom could try and get right, yeah, like that.
Ooh,
Looks
nice
like-
job. He's got it.
Hang on.
Almost.
Ooh, not quite. That ship, what's it called?
Brigatron,
Anti-X putting up a pretty good fight, but looks like Cone Warrior's got him. Fire from two
Brigatron just
sides.
taking
Ooh, was that?
it.
Oh, no, it's still alive.
This is pretty close.
PD going crazy.
So many ships on this thing are doing Ooh, okay, I don't know how to say this, but Hellfire Barracuda is firing consistently. Oh, the splash is going to take out Cone Warrior. Rank number 4 is almost gone. And the regeneration is starting on Anti-X.
Anti-X just barely alive.
Oh, hasn't died yet.
Still just barely alive.
It is the escape pod, which is apparently a spinner.
I'm still standing. Yeah.
Good distraction while it's
I'm still spinning even. You can just see the death beam from Gamma Ray just there.
Look how fast the Anti-X turns.
No, Anti-X, don't do that. There.
Anti-X has got some really nice, strong weapons for that. Oh, and Gamma Ray comes into close range, almost getting in the right spot. 14 seconds left in the match.
I think that if there's an infinite time match, Anti-X would probably...
Rickertron died
Anti-X away.
off screen to Hellfire.
Oh, didn't he? Oh, and there goes Cone Warrior.
God.
Wow, points win.
Just about lost.
Yeah, points win for the Blue Alliance.
I think in a longer fight, Gamma Ray could have soloed both of them.
Man, I like how Rickertron was just chilling up in the thumbnail for half the match.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like the same orientation as well. It's just shooting at things. That's glorious. Yeah, Splinter says, well done, Anti-X. Yes, indeed. That's good behavior you got there.
Sportsmanship in my DRRT?
And look at that. Oh, I thought that the Cone Warrior would have gotten it right there, but I think the ship rotates around just too fast. It's got those hot PIDs.
Hellfire got 2 of the kills.
All right, well, there we go.
You see the escape pod there, just trying to scrape by.
Yeah. But in that match, Cone Warrior moves down to rank number 8, which is a bit of an ouch for that ship. We have time for one more match. And that's it's an ouch. Red Alliance again moving down, but Blue Alliance moving up. Mantid is the highest ranked ship on the Alliance. But yeah, that's how it happened. Now, how about our next match?
Mantid's a pretty good ship.
It is. It's ranking pretty high.
And you'd be surprised the first time I made it. It's a really, really good, solid ship. Especially considering I think it's entirely unstacked, Mantid.
Yeah, it's cool. It's got that high DPS and a lot of those immobilizers. Makes some fights terrifying.
So there are some people who say that like stacking sucks the fun out of reassembly, and we can just take that as an example. Look at Mantid, completely unstacked ship, goes up against hyperstat beasts, wins.
Yeah. That's the note, right? And what's the policy in DRT? I'm not gonna ban stacking unless it's for a fun gimmick, because the people who don't like stacking tournaments don't really like tournaments. And so, anyway, I like stacking tournaments, and so I'm gonna do them. I don't know why I said that. Let's move on. We've got qualification match number 33. I think it's time to move forward.
On the Red Alliance, we have Tinkerell at Home, Destartes, and Familiar Memories. Familiar. Blue Alliance is Slow Zone, Deweest, and Trunkle.
With Slow Zone being the rank 1 ship on the Alliance. Slow Zone grabbing Familiar Memories and torching it with his Bolsheviks.
And looks like he's torturing Destartes as well. Gone. Look at that.
Looks like he's gonna die to Tinkerell at Home, though. Yeah.
Maybe Tinkerell at Home can turn this one around, who knows? You'd need a miracle,
Yeah.
but a miracle you could have.
Very long-range ship from Daz here, firing with its longbow array. But Slow Zone is getting properly kited by the enemy. Ooh, a hit. More of those, please. Ooh,
Looks
The
like
generators are in the back.
that's not ideal.
Let's
Now
see if
it's
you
got
can
ripple fire.
turn this around and just about get Slow Zone. Maybe.
I think Slow Zone's got too much HP.
Yeah,
Is
maybe
orient-
maybe try and focus that down. Get 1 kill at least. That'd be helpful.
Ooh, a good shot on Daz. No more of those can really be accepted by the Blue Alliance, I think.
Oh, got too close.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Can't get out of there.
He's been
Can't.
sucked and eaten. Nom
Ouch.
nom nom nom.
Slow Zone consuming the Not Tinkerel and maintaining its rank 1 position with confidence with 3 destructions in this match. All right.
Tinkerel at home has died for the first time.
Yeah, ouchie.
Oh yeah, that is its first loss.
But it maintains rank position 2, which is nuts.
Awesome sauce.
The ranks are beginning to solidify. How many matches have ships been playing so far? Like how many matches?
6, 5 or 6.
5 or 6? Yeah, so the last tournament, this would be where it would end. But now we've got 10 matches per ship, and
Hooray.
yeah, but you know what's also true? We're almost at the rules-defined limit of the qualifications.
Ooh.
So, well, not the first day of qualifications. Tomorrow, we'll be back at the same time, but for now, this is where we sit. What are our ranks, folks? Read them out.
The ranks, yes. In first place, we have Slow Zone, followed by Tinkerel at Home in second, VCSD in third, and Schlager in fourth. Those are our top 4. And in a closer race for the top 8 is Doomstar, then Runner, Cone Warrior, and Furnished. 5, 6, 7, and 8.
All right, well, glorious. Well, the first day of quals is over. And
Yeah, let's go.
I don't want this. Oh, well, you just saw my face. That's so cool.